Hey, what's good? Welcome back to another ep of Real Talk the Show. Yeah, the whole Alex Jones thing actually didn't work out the way I expected, but we gave it a good shot. So what we have to concentrate on is basically the fact of getting, I guess, shit done. All right, so here we go. Let me just talk about a couple of things that I think are very important. Please stop by and visit our site, our new companion site, v4pro.com, as well as listening out for our new radio broadcast, something we've been working on, He versus She. All right, listen, I got to get back to the lab. We're going to pick this up. You know how we do things, get a lot of the show, Real Talk, no matter what it is, we're doing our thing. All right, peace. Okay, we're here at Downtown Clothing with Abar, and why don't you tell me a little bit about your business?
Oh, it's a small business. Right now, business is real hard, but we grinding it out, make enough to pay the bills. My main thing down here is t-shirts. I do custom t-shirts for different occasions, like, hate to say it, excuse me, when somebody passes away, a lot of kids get the t-shirt, pictures on t-shirts. I hate to say that, but that's what it is. And I did t-shirts for $10. They had a Lark Street cleanup last Saturday. I did a lot of t-shirts for them. I do t-shirts for the Head Starts, preschool. I just got done with a bunch of them. So basically mostly t-shirts.
Okay, so you do a lot of t-shirts, and I see that you're active in the community because you said that you do the Head Start programs, you do the community cleanup programs and stuff like that. So that's a good thing. Being the manager of the store, how would you say your being here has an impact on the community?
I think it has a real great impact because they can come here and get a lot of stuff at cheaper prices.
That's what's up.
If I get it cheap, I sell it cheap.
That's what's up. No, that's definitely what's up.
I try to buy a lot of not low quality clothes, but good clothes with cheap price.
That's going to last. And in this economy, I can definitely understand that business model, whereas a lot of businesses are still focusing, especially in our communities, meaning the Black and Latino communities, where they focus on the name tag versus the actual quality. Right. And that's a good thing. I've been in the store a couple of times, and I noticed that sometimes you'll have the youth, and I'll see you sometimes speaking to them. Yeah. So do you think in your few years that you've been here, you've become somewhat of a mentor to some of the youth out here?
Not just here, but throughout my life. I'm 62 years old, and
wow,
I've been through a lot of changes, tearing my life around, so I'm able to give back.
That's what's up. Giving back is always what's up. Yeah,
so
definitely.
They won't make the same mistakes I made.
That's positive. That's definitely positive. I think that's the disconnect in our communities is a lot of people like yourself that have actual life experience don't share those experiences with the youth. So that's always positive to give back to the community. I know you do the whole t-shirt thing, but I noticed that you have things that I've only seen basically back in New York City, like the musk oils and stuff like that. And I see that you have a wide collection. So you do the scents and stuff like that.
Yeah, incense, oils, jeans. I used to do sneakers. I don't do them no more.
Yeah.
I don't do the sneakers no more. I do sunglasses and stuff.
Well, what about? I noticed that you have I think that's called silkscreen.
No, that's
airbrush. Airbrush. Do you do that?
No, I have a friend of mine that I take the orders and he
So you do special orders now. See, that's kind of hot. That's something I miss being able to do during the summer back home in Queens. So people can basically come in with a design or an idea or even a picture, come to you, and you'll give them pricing and place the order. What's the usual turnaround time on getting like a shirt done?
Couple of days.
Couple of days?
Well, airbrush a couple of days or the next day, depends on what it is. But my t-shirts like 15 minutes, 10 minutes.
Right, because you take your orders and you do the hard press, which is actually kind of cool because again, people, you got the feeling you want it then. This way, you get it then. Right. So that's definitely hot. Is there anything else that you'd like to add about either Albany or Downtown Clothing?
I just hope business parking down here is kind of crazy, you know. So
I know.
It's hard for people to come down here. They come down and come in the store and put a couple quarters in.
Yeah.
5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, they had a ticket, you know.
Yeah.
So they forget, you know.
Yeah, I think that when you have a business, that is basically very hard as far as, you know, parking regulations.
My first year here, I paid like $500 in tickets.
What?
Yeah, right outside the store.
Wow. But, you know, the police have become the government's ATM machines.
Yeah.
So basically, I mean, it's crazy, but it's reality.
Yeah, it's reality. You got, you know.
Got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, sometimes you forget. You get busy. You can't run out there, you know.
Right. Is it, just quickly, to kind of wrap this up, and you're free to add anything on that you wish to add on, but is there any, let's say I came from out of town, would there be one specific reason why you feel people should definitely stop into your store?
Well, they come, for one thing, they come in here, they get to know things, they ask me questions and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it's a peaceful place, you know?
Right.
And positive, very positive, you know? You know, basically that's it.
Positive energy, good prices, you know. All right, cool and gang. I'm going to make sure people know about Downtown Clothing, if only to get some of these shirts specially ordered. You know, groups, of course, are better for you, but I'm looking at getting something airbrushed.
All right, that's good.
You know,
can I show you something like that airbrush?
Yeah, sure.
That's a picture. That's the airbrush.
Kind of hot.
That's a picture of my mom. She passed away 2 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, and this is the work you done.
Wow. Can you just move your arm down just a little bit? Yeah. Oh, that is some quality work there. Now, see, that's a good reason for people to stop down here and, you know, get a shirt made. Or a jacket, even.
Put it on jeans.
Yeah, that's very hot.
Good work.
I like that. Well, sir, I want to thank you for your time. As always, it's a pleasure dealing with you. I'm going to make sure as soon as it hits the website that people do come down and support, because that's what it's all about. You know, it's about supporting each other, and I definitely agree with you. Very positive atmosphere, you know, and you know the way businesses are today, that sometimes is the turning point as to where I decide to spend my money at.
Plus, I'm born and raised in Albany.
I've
been gone many years, and I don't make enemies. See what I'm saying? So a lot of the customers I always been in business for myself. All my customers I had years ago are still my customers. That's
what's up. That's what's up. That loyalty.
Right. I treat them right. If things ain't right, I'll make it right.
That's what's up. No, that's what's up. I think a lot of other businesses in Albany need to take that tack instead of just take the money and run. You know, because that's the reason why you have the loyal customer base, and you've been here for the number of years that you have been here as a business. I want to thank you very much for your time, and hopefully we'll be able to get some people down here to get some of this specialty items, or just look around. You know, if you're down by Downtown Clothing, which is actually right across the street from the Times Union Center, you know, it takes 5 minutes of your life. If you're parked already, you might as well come in and check it out, right?
That's right.
All right,
might have something for you.
That's what's up. Thank you so much for doing this for the Ghetto Logic Show.
We can get it.
Oh, there you go. You heard it right here. Ghetto Logic Show. Peace.
Hello? Hello? Where are you going to find an answer to those questions? Okay, listen. The Ghetto Survival Guide for Blacks and Latinos is about real talk for real people. relevant and useful information that you can use. Whether you live in the hood or not, you're going to find some useful stuff. It's funny, it's humorous at times, but it's real, okay? Make sure you cop the book. You can get it from Barnes & Nobles. You can go ahead and get it from the iStore. You can get it from Sony e-reader store, Diesel Books, Smashwords, Kobo Books. Make sure you get it. It's something good for your e-reader, okay? Real talk for real people, the Ghetto Survival Guide. Make sure you stop by our site as well, ghettosurvivalguides.com. Alright, thanks again. Remember, real talk for real people, baby. Leave those other questions alone because no book is going to give you a definitive answer on those questions. The Ghetto Survival Guide for Blacks and Latinos. L. Robinson, peace.